Hey everybody, what's going on? We're out here today. We are at Calumet Country Club. We've got the Mevo Plus. We've got Brian Drager here. He's gonna hit some shots. We're gonna test this thing out a little bit more accurate of a test, as much as we think we can get right now without a laser grid range or anything like that. We're gonna do that today, see if we can give you some good information. What's going on, everybody? Before we head back out to the golf course, we are going to do another outdoor test. Have my buddy Brian Drager, who is a fellow PGA professional. He's looking at the Mevo Plus, so he was interested in seeing how accurate it was in a live test. You know, he's seen the videos and stuff, but he wanted to try it out for himself. So we headed out to Calumet Country Club, local club right around here in the south side of Chicago. Great, like 1901, I think is when it was founded, but a Donald Ross track. It's super cool. And thank you to them for having us out. Also, thanks to Brian for coming on out. We got to do this video, this outdoor test, a little better than when I was just doing it on my own, because I'm going to be able to be out there on the range shooting back at him, he's standing obviously right next to where he just hit from, and we're going to be able to see what we're getting on the laser as far as carry distances go. Now, the way we're doing this test, this is, again, not the most scientific thing, because we are hitting off of a grass surface. You know, lies and, you know, spins and all that stuff are going to depend on it, but we're really just looking to see if we're in the ballpark as far as carry yardage, and also we wanted to see if we're in the ballpark with alignment and seeing the ball go kind of in the direction we wanted to see it go. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're going to hit 2 or 3 shots with a pitching wedge, a 5-iron, and then we're going to do a driver as well. That's what the targets were out there. And we're only doing that many shots because, again, we want to save fatigue from factoring into the decision on what's going on. So just a couple of shots on each one also keeps the video a little bit more manageable for you to see everything. So anyway, that's what we got. I'll come back with a little recap at the end and share that with you. But here's the shots. Let's head out to Calumet. Here we go to the range. Don't try this at home. Don't stand on the range while people hit golf balls at you. Not ideal. But in the purpose of getting this right, you know what? We'll do it.
Okay, that said it carried 121.5 and 7.6 yards.
126.
Really short, really spinny. It's got 122.3 carry and said 0 yards. So that said it was right on the line.
Got our second. We're mobile. We're mobile. So that one was a little more on line, not so pulled. The wind's picking up. All right. Let's see, where is he? 127.
All right, I've got a 5-iron. We're pretty close to 190 to that pin. Pretty heavy off to the right. We got 193.6 carry, 8.4 yards to the right.
All right. $195 on that one.
Okay, 205. Distance, 2.4 yards to the left, it said.
Sounded good. Oh yeah, that one was flagged. Getting my workout in today. 199 there.
Bar!
All right.
Weak shot off to the right. 177.8 carry. 5.1 yards to the right.
And that one was shorter to right, so we should see that one. 175 there.
All right, we'll try ripping a few drives. .280 carry, club speed 119.4, lateral 10 yards to the left.
All right, here's the first drive. Hey, that was close. So that hit the trees. So I'm interested to see how that affected. I mean, he smashed it, but he's hitting it 277 in the air right there on that first one.
Says 5.8 yards to the right, carries 290 on the dot.
275, so he's all right. So there you go, everybody. That's our tester, just brief run through. So you can see as we're going through and working on it out on the range, a couple of things. One, we did have 3 misread shots, one with pretty much each club, and they were just no reads is what it was. So that's what we would get. We would get some of the data, but it wouldn't give us a carry, or it wouldn't give us the lateral. So not sure. We were having a hard time finding a completely flat spot on the range. So we've talked about that before. If you're going to use the unit outside, really recommend you getting it on a flat spot, or bring out like a board or something like that if you need to. That might help you get a little bit more of a level unit. The thing about the Mevo Plus is it does not have the auto leveling that you would get on like an X3 or you get on some other higher end units. So you just have to be careful with that. And it's very lightweight, so it gets a little bit, if the grass is uneven or something, you have to just be careful of that. So that could have had an effect on that. The other thing is we did find that it was very difficult to align on this particular range because the range was kind of sloping up, so it was hard to see our targets. So we found eventually we had to go to like an intermediate target to be able to get it set up. So that's just something with the setup thing there. Overall though, again, pretty impressed with how it worked. You did see that last driver where, you know, I think it said it went 290, and in real life it went like 277 or something like that. So it did see that a little bit. The other thing too we want to work on is the range balls. Those were range balls. We're just seeing how far the ball's flying, if it's tracking that distance. So, you know, could be something with that as well. But you know, overall it got it pretty close, other than again a couple of no reads in the situation. Not the perfect situation to do it. The other thing I noticed was it was reading a little bit short, and we were downwind. So that makes sense. If it's not tracking the flight all the way to the end, and that ball is getting the most influence going downwind when it's just kind of hovering up there at the end of its flight, that's going to make it fly a little bit farther. So I think we saw a couple of, a little bit farther than what we were seeing. But again, for its price, being able to go indoor, outdoors, I think that was pretty impressive and something that we could definitely work with. Brian agreed with that. And yeah, we're going to wrap it up with this. We wanted to wrap it up with Brian out there on the course, but you could hear that highway that was going by, and they had something was going on with emergency vehicles as we were wrapping the video up, so we couldn't even get a good audio out there. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Put those questions down below, and we will get to them. I'll get to them as fast as I can, and as always, make sure you click that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to Brian Drager for coming on out and letting us get out to Calumet Country Club. Thank you to them as well. And we will see everybody in the next video. Peace.